There can be no question that the war in Europe has been shortened by Allied landings on the Mediterranean coast of France. The inability of the Germans to offer effective resistance gives promise that the Nazis are now seriously outnumbered. It seems reasonable to hope that all of France will be liberated by Allied military might before the holiday that Americans call Thanksgiving Day. If it works out that way, it will be Thanksgiving Day for all freedom-loving people. Observers in Washington, such as myself, are deeply impressed by several aspects of this landing of liberation. In the first place, it is a magnificent demonstration of Allied power. Here is a major amphibious operation, demanding some 800 vessels, thousands of planes, vast quantities of supplies. It is done without the slightest lessening of Allied efforts elsewhere. In Normandy, in Italy, on the Eastern Front, the enormous might of the United Nations rolls on undiminished by this latest addition to the pressure on Germany. Allied planes based in the British Isles and elsewhere continue their tremendous assaults on German installations, and around the world, the land, sea, and air attacks on Japan grow even as the huge European effort grows. It is clear that Allied power has approached, if it does not actually reach the desired goal, enough on time, where once there was too little and too late. This landing in southern France is a major operation in its own right, yet it has been activated without the slightest disturbance to our tactical use of planes, ships, tanks, and other weapons in other theaters. Strategically, it fits in with the master plan designed at Tehran for crushing the German war machine until it can never again threaten the peace of the world. In the second place, there can be no doubting the importance of the role played in this operation, as in the Normandy landings, by the French forces of the interior. Without them, it is fair to say, the chances of successfully maintaining our beachheads would have been most seriously endangered. The contribution they are making, have made, and will make, matches that of Allied soldiers. Success should blind no one to the dangers, difficulties, and hardships these courageous men and women of France and the other United Nations are facing. For victory, even as for defeat, a price must be paid. But the price is worthwhile when it means that France shall stand once again as a free and sovereign nation. Finally, it seems to me that the development of the Allied offensive against Germany resembles the use of a symphony orchestra by a skilled conductor, calling in the various instruments as the composition builds up to the climax demanding full power. The Allied High Command calls in armies, air forces, navies, as indicated by the strategic situation. They have not all been called in yet. Germany must still face greater Allied power. I do not believe she can do it and stand up very long.